Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Randall Cole. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright. What do you have on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
All right, ready to get underway. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. The pitch. That misses. And this one is off and running.
Counts 1-0.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. On the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And, boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Harris aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here's a 1-1. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No outs. Runner on second. And that one hammered way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Randall Cole. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Austin Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
1-0.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. Ground ball to the right side. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Acuna goes yard for the Braves, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and going for Atlanta, Mike Soroka.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one lifted to left. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base.
And he gets back in. You won. They say you win.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers. He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So one hit is all they get. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Second inning set to go. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Wainwright back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and deals. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. To the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, out towards left center. Yepes makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the right-hander back to work. 0-1. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First offering, and it just misses. High in the air, out to right. Acuna there. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Juan Yepes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Yepes tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Strike 2.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So, yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So 2 on with 2 away. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Oops, he came home with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Snaps it down to second, and he dives in safely. Yepes at third. O'Neill at second. Nootbaar at first. 2 out of the inning. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 2-2 on the way. That one the other way. Throw on to Olsen. And they get Edman for the out. Out number 3. So 3 left for St. Louis. And they're down 2-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Wainwright back to work. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Off the mark there. And 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the 7th fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard. That gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Randall Cole next up for the Braves. That one's in there, 0-1. Acuna runs. Look out! And it hit him.
Now, anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out. Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's even up. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Check swing went around. Now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Just misses with that one. In the dirt, but kept close. Quick reactions behind the plate. He tags him out. Two left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third. This is Dylan Carlson. That's in for a strike. Carlson, in his third season, 24 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Popped up first base side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
One down, base is empty. Now one miss.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Out to short, Cole. Tosses to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. First offering misses the mark. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started, and now Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Arenado to first in time. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Olsen stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
That ball's foul. Batter is out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one drifts inside. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom 4, digging in, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
The pitch. There's a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
And now it's Juan Yepes. First pitch, not close. Now 1-1.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. That one just misses. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. On the ground to third. What a stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back. And now the DH, Vaughn Grissom. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Bunted back towards the mound. Over to Goldie. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Albies on the move. Bunting for a hit. Goes to second for 1. In there safely. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Man at second. Popped up. They get the out on Acuna, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. Here in St. Louis, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman at the plate. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
But he's back. Edman, the runner at second with one away. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score and then tie. It's 2-2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. And it's filled up. Snaps it to third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking it.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Arenado lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. So up next, Nolan Gorman. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Line drive, base hit. Arenado around third.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting and that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting.
New pitcher for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Randall Cole. Cole checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 1-0. In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The 3rd baseman,
Austin Riley digs in now. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. Strike 2.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
1-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
In the dirt. To first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick. Because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The wind and the pitch. And he swings over the top there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Tyler O'Neill. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Can't get there, base hit. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. No outs, runner over at third. Snap throw to second, and that's not it. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
O'Neill takes his lead at third with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Swung on, belted. Harris going back some more, and caught on the warning track. The Cards leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Top of inning number 6. Here is Matt Olson. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos getting loose out there. Hicks getting loose as well.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the dirt, Contreras gets it to first, and Olson is set down.
Oh, tough night at the ditch, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And here is Travis d'Arnaud. That's to third. Slings it across. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vaughn
And next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. In the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. McHugh back to work. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Really nice swing. In his last at bat, shot a line drive into center field.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 77.
In there at the knees.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is down low. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 2 down. Nolan Gorman, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And the 3-1. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one 95 to finish him off. So 1 left for the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Giovanni Gallegos on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Albies in the box again. Takes the strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Yepez. The pitch. And he takes a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that's too high. Check swing, no appeal. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now up for St. Louis. Large. Here's Newtbar. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's in there for strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Harris makes the catch, inning over. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 56, Ryan.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Randall Cole. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the righty deals. They say you win. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time, and they're down to their last out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Helsley, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Swings through that one, 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
1-1 now. And now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a package. They trying to do damage.
Mm-hmm.